Hello guys. Today, as per Forex Factory, we have no news today, no major news today, and tomorrow we are having red folder news. So there might not be much volatility today. It could just so I'm just looking for the opening range and silver bullet setup. After that, market might just chop. So we have 2 more minutes for the market opening. So I just want to update what has happened in the morning session. So in the New York game session, price has already taken out the London highs, today's London highs, and then price has rejected. And this red line is the nearest swing low, PM session low. So this is what I'm targeting. Price is already reaching there. So we have 1 more minute for the opening session. Let us see what we have in store. Oh, oh, oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We are almost there for the PM session liquidity. Looks like we might have a divergence with ES. NASDAQ is almost about to take the PM session low. Yes, we have the market opening, guys. So price took yesterday's PM session liquidity. ES failed to take. So ES made a higher low, whereas NASDAQ made a lower low. This trading view is not responding. I'm trying to buy here, but trading view is not giving me. Oh, oh. This trading view is very slow. So the logic behind my going long here is we have a divergence on NASDAQ and ES. I wanted to buy one lot here, but this trading view did not give me. So I pressed the buy button twice. ES is looking strong, guys, whereas NASDAQ is struggling. बंद कर देना मुझे. Price is just consolidating, guys. Whereas ES is looking strong, NASDAQ is struggling. I actually wanted to buy only one lot, so I'm trying to close one lot here, and I'm going to adjust my stop loss to the bottom of this bullish order block. My stop loss still positive. ES is looking strong, guys, whereas NASDAQ is struggling to go right. Till now, we did not get any clear direction. Price is just shopping around. Price is just shopping. I'm buying here again. I'm seeing the strength in ES. That is the reason I'm buying one more lot here. I'm trying to buy again. I'm hoping NASDAQ will catch up with ES. ES is looking strong, guys, whereas NASDAQ is struggling. So I'm adjusting my stop loss here. We have a divergence again with NASDAQ and ES. ES made higher high, whereas NASDAQ failed to make higher high. So if that is the case, then I have to take my stop loss. That is the reason, guys. We had a divergence. ES made a higher high. NASDAQ failed to make higher high. But ES is okay. I'll wait for some rejection here. I think NASDAQ is trying to catch up with ES. If it closes again above with the body, I'll go long. So guys, I added two lots. No follow through, guys. ES is very strong. ES is looking very strong, whereas NASDAQ. Stopped out again. So we are just chopping around. We're just chopping around. ES is very strong. ES is looking strong. Still no clear direction in NASDAQ. Still chopping around. Price is just chopping around, back and forth, back and forth. Whereas ES is still looking strong, guys. But we had a divergence. ES made a higher high. NASDAQ failed to make a higher high. But we need some follow through, guys. We need some fair value gaps, some momentum candles. So I'm going short again here. The reason for going short is divergence, guys. NASDAQ failed to make higher high, whereas ES made higher high. And then after seeing this momentum candle, then I went short. I think this is our first presentation for the session. This is the first bearish fair value gap. Since, yeah, this is the first presentation. But ES is still looking strong, guys. ES is making higher highs, whereas NASDAQ, I just don't get it. These two are out of sync. Out of sync. We need a follow through from ES also, guys. But ES is not making. So I want to take one partial at this new day opening gap. I don't know why this trading view buy button is not working. Yeah, it is so much delayed, so much delayed. So I'm moving my stop loss, guys. I'm just reducing my stop loss. So I took one partial. Now we have a follow through from ES also. ES is also making a bearish candle. We don't have any follow through from ES. So I'm reversing my trade here. And I'm putting my stop loss just below this candle. If price closes above this first presentation, it will act as an inversion fair value gap. Then I will add one more lot. So if price failed to go above this fair value gap, so only wicks do the damage and bodies tell the story. The bodies were still lying inside this bearish fair value gap, this up close candle. So I went one more short. I reversed my trade. So I'm adding one more lot here. So my stop loss will be at this trend. Need a closure again below this new day opening gap. We need to close below this new day opening gap for the continuation of shorts. And we have immediate rebalance and a 5-minute chart. We have an immediate rebalance on the 5-minute chart. And this is the balance price range from wick to wick. So I'm assuming price should not go beyond this balance price range. We have a fair value gap. I think this will become a breakaway gap. But we need closure below this new day opening gap, guys. We already have here inversion fair value gap. This is a bearish fair value gap which has been inversed here. We don't want see price to cross this balanced price range. So we are in the macro window, guys. 950 macro, 950 to 1010. Took my stop loss. There is no follow through from ES. ES is again looking strong. So we have a closure above our first presentation fair value gap. That is why I went long here. Price closed above this first presentation, but never. But we we did not have any follow through. Immediately it rejected, came back. So took again a stop loss. So ES is just chopping around, guys. No clear direction till now. It's just price is just chopping around. If it closes below this fair value gap, I'll try to go short again. Or if it closes with the body above this first presentation, I'll go long again. And a 5 minute chart also we already have an inversion fair value gap. The 5 minute chart. See, this bearish fair value gap has been engulfed by this bullish candle. But price is still struggling at the consequent encroachment of this first presentation. We need a closure above this midpoint with the bodies. So we are rejecting from the midpoint of this consequent encroachment, but we need some kind of momentum candle with a bearish fair value gap. As long as that doesn't happen, we can't trust the shorts. Still, price. We have around 20 more seconds for the top of the 10 o'clock. So So we need a closure about this first presentation, guys, with the body, or else. Price is still struggling to close above this first presentation. ES is ES is looking strong again. Rejection. ES is looking strong, guys, whereas NASDAQ is failing to make higher high here. So still price is struggling to close above this first presentation. So I'm reversing my bias, guys, because price failed to close above this first presentation. We need now a strong rejection from this first presentation, guys. We need some kind of bearish fair value gap here. Big momentum candles. Price is still chopping around here. Not giving us any upper direction. So I'm reversing my trade, guys. We have a candle closure above this first presentation. We have event horizon PD array at 551.25. If we again close above this, it's a good sign for longs. Took so many stop outs inside this shop. I should have waited instead of jumping into the trade early. I should have waited here. So still struggling with the emotions, guys. Took some stupid trades. ES is looking strong, guys. But this is, see this kind of market structure. No clear. So this is the next liquidity, and this is the next liquidity. So this looks like a market make a buy model. This looks like a market make a buy model. Now I'm trusting this market structure. So this is a breaker. So I added two more plots in the breaker. I think in the 5 minute chart it will be clear. This is the breaker, guys. Up close candle, then we have the manipulation, then we have this expansion. So we closed above these down close candles. So this confirmed the breaker, and we have an immediate rebalance now on the 5 minute chart. So that is why I added two more lots here. We have an immediate rebalance here, and this is the breaker. So the next liquidity is nearest liquidity is this swing high, and then this swing high. But I did not like the way how market is moving. No fair value gaps, complete overlapping candles. ES is looking strong, guys. ES is looking strong. NASDAQ is weak, whereas ES is strong. So I added three more lots in this retracement. So first liquidity is taken. The next liquidity is here, followed by here. So I'll take some partials here on this next swing high. So I'll close 5 lots here. Next, in this bearish fair value gap, take, I will add lows there. So I will close eight more lots here. So took my first partial. Two more partials here. So we are almost nearing our second partial, which is the swing high. And my third partial would be just midpoint of the new week opening gap, just below the midpoint of the new week opening. That is my third partial. Price is just teasing us, guys. Just teasing us. Just teasing. I took some stupid trades in this shop. I took some stupid trades in this shop. I should have waited for the 10 o'clock silver bullet, since we did not have any news today. So so our second partial is taken, guys. This is our third partial, just below midpoint of the new week opening gap. So, okay. So third partial is also taken, guys. Third partial is also taken. Almost recovered our entire loss. I'm still two lots are running. If I could have avoided those trades. Oh, good, good, good. Now we have good follow through, good momentum. Good momentum. So I will buy, sell. So I closed one more lot. Today is 27. Okay. 27,300 x plus 19 15, 5 plus 9, 4. So 5, 8, almost recovered the entire loss, guys. Yes, took out all the previous day's highs, guys. So NASDAQ should also do the same thing. So I'll just okay. Where do I have this is the AM session, this is the liquidity. So I'll just put my TP. I'll just put my TP here. London Bison and then this Asia, okay. So this is a good sign, guys. We closed strong above new week opening up, above midpoint of the new week opening up. This is a very good signature. So I will add one more lot here, two more lots. And my stop loss will be adjusted to below this fair value gap. And a 5-minute chart, you can see this wick to wick. This is the balance price range, guys. Or a 5-minute chart, because price has, if you see, price has offered both buy side and sell side here from this wick to wick. So this is what ICT explains as a balance price range. So since we closed above this with the body, so price should not go below this. So again, I'm switching to 1-minute chart. Okay. Still, this entire thing is an inversion fair value gap, right? From here to here, we are engulfed. We don't want a closure below this midpoint. So this is the midpoint of the new week opening up. We don't want price to go below this new week opening up. We want to stay above this midpoint. So on a 5-minute chart, we have volume imbalance on a 5-minute chart. So I'm adding one more here. Since we rejected from this midpoint and prices in the upper quadrant of the new week opening gap based on a 5-minute chart. But this is a good sign, guys. So far, this is good. We need a closure above this new day opening gap. We have tons of liquidity here. Still, we did not cross this new day opening gap. But we closed above this new week opening gap. So today's so what I learned today is there was no news today. There was no red folder or orange folder news today. So I should have waited for the silver bullet hour, that is 10 to 11. Instead, I tried to take some trades in this opening range, just chopped out so many times. So finally, in the silver bullet hour, when it closed above this first presentation fair value gap, then it gave me a strong confirmation that we are moving up. Again, this is paired with the divergence with the ES. NASDAQ made lower low, whereas ES failed to make a lower low. That coupled with this silver bullet, once we opened the 10 o'clock hour, price closed above this. So this gave me the confirmation and the confidence to go long. So then I took my longs here. And then I closed around some partials. I took some partials, more than 50% of my partials. But again, after price closing above this midpoint of the new week opening gap, coupled with this balanced price range, I added few more longs here. So for this trade, I want to give a time stop out, guys. I want price to reach my target before 11 o'clock. If it fails to do so, then I'll try to kill my trade. We closed above that. Okay. So now we have next 15-minute candle opening. So I'm anticipating power of 3 for this candle. So I think it might come down to take some liquidity, then go up. This is a new 15-minute candle. But again, the same thing. We have volume imbalance on a 15-minute chart also. So price again respecting this balanced price range. Still struggling to close above this new day opening gap. And switching to 1-minute chart. Still struggling to close above this consequent encroachment of this new day opening gap. Okay, good guys. This is good. Good signature. But we need a closure about this new day opening gap. Okay. 10 more seconds for the 1 minute candle closure. So 1 minute candle closed above this new day opening gap. Now this is the 1 minute fair value gap. We want a quick rejection from here. We don't want price. Oh, we are actually inside this 15-minute bearish fair value gap. So price is struggling to close above this. Still no closure on a 5-minute chart. We need a closure above this new day opening gap, please. So this is good signature. We want a closure above this new day opening gap. We need a strong candle. No follow through. We are inside this bearish fair value here. Still struggling to cross this new day opening here. We need a closure above this new day opening here, guys. So we have 1 more minute for this 5 minute candle closure. We'll wait and see. We have 30 more seconds for the 5 minute candle closure. But this is looking good, guys. But we need a good closure above this new day opening gap. ES is looking weak, whereas NASDAQ is strong now. 10 more seconds for the 5 minute candle closure. And we have good closure above this new day opening gap, which is good, guys. So like I said, I have a time stop out for this trade since we don't have any high probability news today. Sorry, high impact news today. So I want to close my trade by 11 o'clock. Just in case I want to. We don't want to see price close again below this new day opening gap. We want to see price to stay above this new day opening gap, because already we went through so many candles. You're still chopping around this new day opening gap. This is not good, guys. Again, this is not good. So now we took this liquidity. Now we want a strong rejection, guys, because we are into this fair value gap and we took all this liquidity. We need a quick rejection, guys, from here. We need some big green candles. So I added one more lot here. So I'm adjusting my stop loss. So we are above this midpoint of the new week opening up and above this balanced price range I mentioned on 5-minute chart and 15-minute chart. This balanced price range on 5-minute chart and 15-minute chart. So which is a good sign. That is the reason I added one more lot and I adjusted my stop loss. Now we are entering the 10:50 a.m. macro window, 10:50 a.m. to 11:10. So we need price to start spooling from here. If you see on a 1-minute chart, we inverse this bearish fair value gap also, and we are above this 5-minute and 15-minute balance price range, and we are the upper quadrant of new week opening gap. So on a 5-minute chart, again we closed above this balance price range. Now we want price to stay above this midpoint of this balance price range. You can see rejection from the midpoint of this balance price range. Midpoint is a 5-minute chart. But we want to see some huge momentum from here. Big candles, big green candles from here. So we are into this 10:50 macro window. Now it is 10:51. So I should start spooling here towards our targets, towards the liquidity. If price is coming below this midpoint, I will adjust my stop loss back here. I I don't want to see a closure below this midpoint of the new week opening gap. We want to stay above this midpoint of new week opening gap. We are inside the macro window, so we should see something to happen. Either a stop run or spooling. Something should happen. Here ES is looking strong when compared to NASDAQ. So ES is moving up. So NASDAQ should also move up in sync with ES. We want to see price stay above this midpoint of new week opening up, at the same time this balanced price range. We don't want price to close below these two. But we can see VIX can come down, but price should never close with the body below this balanced price range and new week opening up midpoint. This ES is now looking strong when compared to NASDAQ. So once we close above this new day opening up, we are good, guys. We are good. Still struggling here inside this bearish fair value gap. Struggling inside this bearish fair value gap. ES is strong, still strong. NASDAQ. So this is good, guys. So we had this 5-minute candle also close above this balanced price range. So this is a good signature. Only VIX came down, but bodies never closed above this either balanced price range or the midpoint of the new week opening gap. So far so good. This is good, looking good. So I added one more lot here, trusting the fact that the bodies stayed above this new week opening gap midpoint and balanced price range. So that's the reason I went one more lot long here. We want a closure above this new day opening gap with the body. This is good, guys. This is a good momentum candle. This is good. ES is strong here. ES already took the previous swing high. Still struggling to close above this new day opening gap. We have 2.5 minutes for the top of the hour, 11 o'clock. So almost 1 more minute for the top of the hour, 11 o'clock. Thirty more seconds for the top of the hour, 11 o'clock. So we should see some kind of momentum now. 10 more seconds. Still struggling to close above this new day opening gap. Still at the midpoint of new day opening gap. We need a closure with the body. Need a closure with the body. This trade is eating away my mental capital. So much of mental capital. My God. So much of back and forth price action. Just chopping and chopping and chopping. This is what happens, guys, when we have no news. ES is a little bit strong when compared to NASDAQ. NASDAQ is struggling to go up. So we are inside this volume imbalance and balance price range. We want price to stay above the midpoint of this. We don't want price to give away close below this. So I took out this swing low. On a 15-minute chart, the price never went above this new day opening. It tried so many times, but it failed. But I'm still hoping price will go up because ES is looking still strong. So I put my stop loss below this fair value gap. Oh, there is one more fair value gap. ES is still looking strong when compared to NASDAQ. So we took this swing low. This is the midpoint of the balanced price range. ES is still relatively strong when compared to NASDAQ. So we need NASDAQ to move in sync with ES. Now we need to close above these down close candles. All these consecutive down close candles, we need to close above with the body. So on a 15-minute chart, we are still good, guys. Price never closed below this midpoint of new week opening gap, and it still respected this balanced price range. Remember, always VIX can go down below the PDRS, but it should never close with the bodies. So body is still staying above this, which is a good sign. Now we need a closure above this new day opening gap. But ES has closed strong, guys. ES already closed above the previous swing high. But NASDAQ, I think NASDAQ need to sync up with the ES. It need to close above. Guys, I'll be back in 3 minutes. I'm back, guys. This is not looking good, guys, for the longs. Probably I'll kill my trade here. So much chopping around. No news again. We are past 11 o'clock. I think we are into almost lunch hour session. So I think I don't expect price to do anything much here. So today took some stupid trades where I made some big losses, but completely recovered once I got the bias, my direction right. So I can say like I'm almost break even for the day. So I'm happy with today's session, but need to have some control on my emotions. Took some stupid trades here. I should have waited for the silver bullet hour instead of going into the opening range session. So this is one learning for me. And that's it guys for today. Price has already moved so much. We are almost moving into lunch session now. No news today. So I would suggest take your trades with caution. Use less leverage. If possible, close the charts and just enjoy. Because tomorrow we have red folder news, Thursday and Friday. I think market will move big there. So it's better to wait for the. That's it, guys. I'm closing today's live stream. Thanks again